we are about to do one of my favorite things ever. I am so excited because we are headed to a nursery where I'm going to pick out some fruit trees. And we've done this before for this house. And here's the thing. 4 of them that we planted in this house when we moved here 5 years ago are doing great. Some of the other ones didn't make it. That's a bummer, but I think having 4 successful trees that are starting to like be established, and I think that they'll be fruiting come spring and summer, like they're looking good. That's great. So I'm really happy about that. But now we have some spaces where trees didn't make it, and I really want to try again because I love fruit trees. I love them so much. And we have 1 orange tree at this house that was here and established when we moved here. It's doing great. It's got so many little oranges on it. They're not ready yet, but like they will be in a couple months, and I'm so excited. And then we have the trees that we got initially that we started up, and I think that they're going to be fruiting. We also have a passion fruit vine and a pomegranate, and those are doing really well too. So really excited about this. So I can't wait to go and pick out some new trees right now that hopefully, like, even if we get like 50% of them thriving eventually, that would be great. I'd settle for 50%. I want fruit trees. I love them so much.
What is that? Oranges?
It's a pomelo.
Look at that pomelo. Oh my goodness. I can't quite show you how big that is. I've got big hands. That is a big fruit. Do you want to compare your hand with it? You got to get out to do that.
Those are like grapefruits. They're called pomelo, and they're really yummy.
Is my head bigger than it?
I think your head is a little bigger, but it's close. And they have really thick rinds. And look at this beauty. This is like a peach or a nectarine, but look at those gorgeous flowers. This place is amazing! This is like my first time at this one. I love it already. There is such a great selection. So many of these trees are pretty large and fruiting, and they seem very established. And I love that because I love a shortcut. But I mean, you still have to establish them at home, but it is nice to see these healthy, thriving trees. And there are so many of them and so many different fruit. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have trouble like narrowing things down. I know a pomelo would grow really well where we live. They're very tart and kind of an acquired taste, but they grow so well in our area, and they're just so plentiful when they're fruiting. So it's kind of like that would be an easier one to do. And I like them, so I don't know. I think Christopher really likes grapefruit too, so that could be a fun thing to do. I really want to get like all of these. I'm so excited. So great. And my mom is here with us, which is really helpful and awesome, and she's excited about the trees too. She raised me, so you know, we're farm girls, and we love all of this. I'm thrilled. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to narrow this down. This is very exciting. But there was one thing that we got in the past that didn't work out that I think we should try to get today. Luke, what do you think of trying to plant blueberries at our house?
Yeah.
Oh yeah? You wanna say hi?
Hi. Want to see my beanie, what it says?
Oh yeah, Heart of a Boy. Duncan's Beanie was the name of a book that somebody sent us, and they sent us that book as well, which was very nice of them. We found somebody to help us. We're gonna go pick out some trees. I'm over the moon about this, guys. I'm very excited.
What are you hoping to get today?
Maybe some tangerines,
Tangerines?
nectarines, apricots, and definitely some blueberries because Luke.
What kind of fruit do you want to get today?
Blueberries and oranges.
Blueberries and what?
And oranges.
Oranges?
I think Luke would really want the apples.
Yeah, I want to get some apples. Our apple trees didn't work out.
You want to try and grow apples at our house?
So this is our apple tree. It's an Anna apple, which is great. That's what I was looking for. I love it so much. He's estimating that it's about 4 years old. It'll have a couple apples in the first couple years, but then later, that's when it really explodes with apples. Okay, so here is where we're at. Oh, let me find a good spot to do this because I'm in the trees. That didn't make it better. So here's where we're at. I found 2 different kinds of tangerines that I'm very excited about. And this is great because tangerines are excellent for little kids. So they can be held and peeled easily by little hands. These particular tangerines are seedless, so they'll probably have some occasional little seeds, but overall it won't cause a big issue with the little kids. Hopefully they'll have plentiful crop. I know that with all the kids loving tangerines, they're gonna see them and eat them quickly and they'll be gone. So I'm hoping that we'll get a lot each year as they establish. So we've got the 2 tangerines, we have an avocado, an apple. This has been a very fruitful trip. I can't wait to plant everything. This is gonna be amazing.
Hi. Oh. What are we looking for? You looking for a flower? Flower. Let's find a flower. Here's a flower. Oh, good smelling the flower. Does it smell good? Do you like it? Yeah? Yeah, it's a good flower? Let's find more flowers. Look at this flower. Look at this flower. Does it smell good? Yeah? I don't think any of these flowers have a smell. But he likes smelling them anyway. He's gonna keep trying. Keep trying to smell the flowers. This is kind of a fun area. It's an indirect sunlight area, so they've got all this netting above us. Are you having fun looking at all the plants? Hi.
So we ended up getting a pomelo too, and that, oh, you saw it at the beginning, I forgot. They didn't have miniature ones right now, but we're gonna try to plant it on the hill and see if we can have a big pomelo tree on the hill. How cool would that be? Like, that's a great idea, right? Luke, what do we have? New trees.
Apple trees! Apple trees! Where's the apples? Ow!
You want a tangerine right now?
Where's the apple trees?
This is the apple tree. See the pretty, pretty flowers?
Oh yeah, those are gonna turn into apples.
Those are gonna turn into apples.
So something really cool that I didn't think was gonna happen yet is the avocado tree is already growing avocados. It's grown one, not fully, but it has.
Look at that beauty.
And it's so beautiful. Like, we'll be able to eat that in like 10 days.
Probably not 10 days, but it is beautiful.
We'll have a 30-second window in which to eat the ripe avocado.
Yeah, be very gentle. Make sure it stays on there so it can grow, grow, grow. Oh, a troublemaker.
Are snails not supposed to be in there?
They just will eat up your garden sometimes. Yeah, there's another tangerine. How many tangerines do you see?
2.
2?
Oh, it's a tangerine.
Yeah, it's a gold nugget mandarin. And this is also a tangerine tree, but this one's a different one. This one is a Kishu mini mandarin.
You know what that
And there's this one growing right there on that. Oh, and look at what Jacob's doing.
So close.
And then we're gonna have to find every single root that we can on that guy. So this tangerine, I was so excited about when we got it. So this is a grafted tree so that it can, I think so that it can self-pollinate.
Yeah, so from here down is one type of plant. I think they called it the male plant at the thing.
Apparently the male plant is the one that survived.
And then this is the female plant. So how they do this is they have an established plant, and then they cut into it and they put another established plant on top of it and tie it together, and then they fuse and grow into one plant. And so that's what this is. And all of these trees actually have the same thing. So this one here, this is a different plant from here down, and from here up it's a different plant. This one here, right here, different plant, different plant. So all of these have that. So with this one, the part that would fruit died off for some reason, and the part that would not grow fruit ever started sprouting these little offshoots. So
that's the survivor.
And it's almost gonna come out.
Oh, you got it.
Victory!
Okay. Okay, that's a victory over here. So we have to pull out any potential like root. I want all the like leaves and stuff gone. Look at this guy just watching with his tangerine back here. He hasn't moved. Jacob, do you see your little buddy?
Also, we have to dig like really deep so that it can fit that the tangerine tree.
Yeah. We've got to dig a nice spot for this very established tangerine tree. I am so excited. This is going to be great. Imagine having a little tangerine tree right here. I have been dreaming of this obviously for years.
So me and Duncan have been looking around our backyard for worms to put in the garden. This is what we've got so far.
We took a long one. It's over here.
Oh yeah.
It was
Nice.
from over there. And that one over there.
Yeah, what do you think of those worms?
I know.
Do you like worms?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty great. Okay, so worm collecting is going on. Oh wow, very nice. Uh-oh, save the worms. This was one of the areas that Bailey was searching. So the tangerine tree that we are pulling up right now was one of the trees that we bought that I had so much hope for, but it did not make it, and we don't know why. Like, I honestly don't know why. Part of me was like, well, did it not get enough like direct sunlight? Was it because of the drought that we've been having and just like not getting enough water as it was establishing? And like, why did part of it survive and then the other part didn't? I don't know. The people at the nursery when we bought it, they were like, you won't have any trouble with this one, it'll be fine. It's a really strong, sturdy, easy to grow tangerine. So that was one of the reasons why I got a more established older tree this time around. It costs a lot more money to get an older tree, which is totally fair. I mean, it's been cared for and loved on by the nursery for years while we've just been, you know, hanging out at our house and watching our other trees die. I'm really grateful for all that has been put into this tree to get it to where it's at, and I'm hoping that it will make it. And that's why I wanted to put a little extra money into it, because I really want I want my kids to like run outside and see a just tangerine tree just full of beautiful tangerines that are easy to peel and pretty much seedless. And look at this guy, good example. You're doing it now.
Whoa. Whoa.
You okay?
Can't stop that dance.
Tangerine party. What do you think?
Are you happy to have a tangerine tree?
Yeah, we got the berries too. We got these blackberry bushes that we're gonna try to plant up at the top of the hill too, huh?
I also just wanted to add that we did not give up on that tangerine tree right away. It died pretty quickly, like pretty soon after it was put into the ground. And we kept giving it food and water and taking care of it. It continued to die or be dead. So it's actually been in the ground for like 2 years, not looking like that.
Well,
It's
I had
kinda
hope.
sad.
I was like, part of it is alive, part of it's green.
Yeah,
so
we
like
kept
maybe the
trying.
rest of it's okay, but no, it's officially declared not able to do anything more but to sprout useless male parts. No offense. They just don't make any delicious tangerines. Sorry.
True. Male parts don't do that.
They don't do that. So the big question of the day is where to plant our large pomelo tree. This is the largest of the trees that we purchased. The other ones are expected to get between 8 and 10 feet, and I think the pomelo is expected to get between 10 and 15 feet, which is a nice sized tree. It's not overwhelmingly large, but it is one of our larger trees, and we want to make sure that the fruit is somewhat reachable, or at least reachable with like one of those picker things, and we want to get a nice spot for it. At first we were planning on putting it on the side of the hill. I'll show you. So at first we were talking about this region, and now I'm kind of thinking about over here underneath where this fake rock was. So we've got these like hollow rocks around the house. This is this one, and we have this nice flat spot that already clearly is nice and lush and getting enough water and has growth going on. And it has a little path that Jacob actually made right next to it, which I think is sweet. We have the disc golf thing, but we can just move it over to like there. Not a big deal. And that little area has kind of been like a passion project for Jacob. So I asked him, what do you think? Like, do you think that this is a good spot for the pomelo? Because we'll be able to reach the fruit a little easier. It's a little closer and easier to get to, and it might be nice to have that right there. And if we ever do any bigger landscaping projects on the hill, which we're considering, like we're considering making a little flat area and path with more trees and stuff. But if we put something there now, it might limit us and the options we might have when we feel like we can do a big project like that. So anyway, I asked Jacob what he thought, and he gave the sweetest answer ever. Like, I was stunned. He was like, wherever we plant it, I just want Luke to be able to climb it when he gets older. I want him to be able to reach it, and I want Luke to be able to go in the tree. And I just thought that was so sweet, and it was just so sweet. I honestly don't know if a pomelo is good for climbing. Like, I don't know if it has thorns, because limes do. I don't know what the actual branches are like in a pomelo. Jacob said that they often climb an orange tree at their grandma's house, and they're fine with that, so maybe it'll be fine.
I'm going to try my first orange from my new orange tree.
It's actually a mandarin tangerine.
Oh, mandarin. It's orange.
Jacob and Parker were at their BattleBots, like Lego Robotics Club, when we were at the nursery. So they didn't see the trees until today, and they're very excited. They haven't gotten to taste the tangerines yet. How's it going?
Okay, I'm almost there.
How was the peeling process?
Easy.
Nice.
I reacted the same way at the nursery. I did the same exact thing.
How is it?
It tastes even better than the cuties.
Oh, take that, store-bought. And what are you doing? Do you need help opening those? Okay, you can say help, please.
No.
Oh, you just want them for roof decoration?
They're dancing right now.
Okay, Luke, make sure you check in with us before you just leave them out there, okay? I want to make sure they're used as food, okay?
If you don't eat them, I'm gonna eat them.
Yummy.
You're gonna eat them.
Or we're gonna slice them in half.
Oh my
Orange juice.
goodness, look what Jacob's done. I turned my back for 1 second. Look at this guy. Jacob, you're a natural.
We only have 5 more trees to do.
Look at that. That is some nice soil too. Gonna clean it all up.
Condition it a little bit.
Yeah, look at how pretty that is.
There's only 4 more trees to go because that is a passion fruit vine. That's a orange.
Yeah, it's a tangerine.
Oh,
Can you say tangerine?
you can.
Yeah, 2 tangerines, that's right.
That on my house.
Yeah, Parker's on your house.
That's a.
Yeah,
That's
Parker's
silly.
kind of silly.
Do you want Parker to grab them? Yeah. You want him to peel them? No, peel them.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, look how big that is.
All right, it is a few days later, and I wanted to show you a little bit of the progress that we've had in planting stuff. So obviously this is our garden here. We've got beans in the back. We've got some tomato plants, some lettuce, some peppers, which I'm excited about. I like spicy stuff, so jalapeno peppers there. Here is our tangerine tree, all planted in the hole that Jacob dug. And we are so excited about this. We've been eating some of the tangerines already. And obviously it's a mature tree already, like it's already fruiting and everything. It'll probably take a little time to adjust to our soil and stuff, but I'm excited to have that and every season be able to have some tangerines off of it. And then we're gonna go upstairs to the top of the hill over here. This is our new passion fruit vine right here. Our old one's over on the other side of this bush here, and this one gives us fruit all the time. Wonderful passion fruit. If you've never had passion fruit, it is a strange fruit. It's a little different than most fruit that you get at the supermarket, but the flavor is so good, and I've grown to really like it. So highly recommend checking that out if you know where to get some passion fruit. This is a bush or tree that we've had for a while. It's pomegranate, and I think this year we're actually gonna get some fruit off of it. So I'm excited about that. That's here. And then on the other side of the trampoline and the tree house are some of the new trees that we've got. So there's the tree house, and over here we've got our new tangerine tree. This tree and this tree have been here, and this tree have all been here for a while. Look at how many flowers are starting up on this orange tree. It's gonna be a good orange season. This tree here is kumquat, and it's been here for a while. And then this is our new avocado. This just got put in today. This tree had a really nice ripe avocado on it when we bought it. It fell off while we were transporting it, like not because we were rough with it or anything like that, but just because it was ready. And now it's in our kitchen ripening a little more, and then we'll taste that avocado. I'll let you know how it tastes, because avocado, I like it. I know Luke sometimes says he doesn't like avocado. He'll still eat it, he still likes it. That was really funny in his update video. If you haven't seen that yet, he called out the avocado as something he doesn't like, but I think he's a little back and forth on that. And then we have 2 more trees that aren't in the ground yet, but it's a work in progress. And we've got a hole started up here for the apple tree right there. And this has been really fun. It's been so fun getting some new trees, new fruit trees. We love growing things that we can eat, as well as look nice and give us shade. It's good to be out in the garden again. I wasn't feeling well enough to do this for a while, and now I'm able to do it. And it feels good, you know? Feels good. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.